So, we're going to show you how to loop by featuring people who can't loop. Interesting. Well, we wouldn't be the first to show a load of gratuitous violence for the sake of entertainment, but there is a serious purpose. On the one hand, I'm sure you want to know how to loop, you know, the mechanics of it, and what exercises you can use to get there gradually. So, over the next 90 minutes or so, we're going to bombard you with loops. High ones, low ones, slow ones, fast ones, peachy ones. They'll come at you from all angles, and when you least expect it. Look, there's another one. So you arrive at the water's edge with a crystal clear image of exactly what's going on. But more importantly, and I bet this is why most of you are watching this, what you want to know is how to make yourself do it. By witnessing the looping journey of real people, all very different mental and physical specimens, you can then share in their psychological strife and then discover which factors, if any, make them pull the trigger and get round. Perhaps none of them will do it, in which case the whole thing will have been a complete waste of time. But hey, it was fun trying, and we all got a free holiday. The team's arrival on the very night of the freestyle prize-giving party, which traditionally goes off, wasn't just a happy coincidence. The combination of music, drink and communicative stars is inspirational.
Go for it. Don't never let go of the equipment.
To the girl, well done. You're gonna be the best.
Just get on the piss and then go straight out there.
I've tried that. It's not working, man.
And look to the back. Always look to the back, and your body should pull to the back always.
This is perfect. The team are bonding and fired up, or maybe just drunk. For a week, we want them to talk, think and dream loops. Looping starts in the head, and in this case, with a headache.
The way I see it is it's a strange thing because, I mean, as all of you who've tried it know, technically it's so much easier than a carve jump. I mean, you think how many hours and days and years people spend just getting around a carve jump, and it's got so much more in it, you know, the wind angle, how the board rests on the chop, and it's different every time. Now the loop really is technically very easy, so what's the problem?
The reason why we can't do it is I feel you're going along 30 miles an hour and you just fly out the front door. and as everyone says it's only water, but at that split moment it looks like concrete.
To go for a back loop and roll backwards is not a problem, but to throw yourself over the top of your mast is just a mental thing. Perhaps it's all the catapults from learning to get in the footstraps that puts you off, I don't know.
The whole catapulting thing, when you're learning, you're taught not to go forwards, and you know you're not to because it hurts, and then suddenly you're trying to get yourself to actually go over the handlebars.
And I think that's what this course, a lot of it is about. We're going to go through the technical side, but also is what is it that makes you pull the trigger? So how we're going to do it is, first of all, look at your general sailing. And although the loop isn't difficult, you can see those who aren't doing it well, maybe their jumps aren't quite right. And the takeoff especially is absolutely crucial. And I know when you start to jump, the first thing you're wanting to do is take off and sail the board through the air way out to windward. Of course, that's not the position to loop from. So we're looking at getting a slightly more new school type of jump, which comes from doing things like tail grabs, where as you take off and bear away, you come right up over the board, which, as James saying, is quite spooky because you're on top of your kit. But actually that makes for far better jumps in the end because you're landing not back in the water, but landing in the sailing position again. So that is going to be our first mission.
On the ensuing journey, you will see the loop broken down into 1,000,000 pieces. But before we set off, let's have a quick look at what we're dealing with and highlight the vitals. And you won't see a cleaner one than that. You've heard me suggest already that the loop is technically pretty easy. Well, let me qualify that by saying it's pretty easy to do badly. But to do it this well, let's just say is very clever. But doing it badly is fine to start with. Now there's a lot at stake to be the first, so I think we should also clarify what actually counts as a kill. Well, this may change from country to country, but under UK law you are deemed to have done a loop when you land and water start almost immediately with the feet in the straps. So, here is how the panel would regard the following. No. Yeah, no. Well, a cad of a looper may claim this. Rig's flying, but the feet are out of the straps, so that is not good enough. Yes, just. Yes. It's okay, we get the idea.